Hello everyone. I'm Zero and welcome back with me with another YouTube video. In this video we would talk about the top 10 episodes of One Piece ranked by IMDb. So make sure to watch till the end, hit the subscribe button and change the color of the bell to boost my energy. Let's get started. There are almost as many One Piece anime episodes as there are chapters in the manga. Here are the best one according to IMDb. One Piece has been running along quite a while now, and along that time it's developed some fan favorite episodes. Those are the best of the best, the moments you can't wait to get back to. The more recent arcs such as Wano and Whole Cake Island dominates this list with recency of probable reason. Nonetheless, some of the recent episodes of One Piece feature the best animation and music the series has ever seen. Whether that is Big Mom's Whole Cake Island theme song or the beautiful animation scene in Wano, it's pretty easy to see that One Piece is on the ascendancy. Returning the Sake Cup. Jinbei pays his debt. 8.9. The episode opens with Sanji escaping his attempted assassination by the Big Mom pirates, via dodging Katakuri's mochi attack. Immediately after this, Luffy and his doppelgangers burst out the wedding cake, sending the whole Chateau into chaos. With Big Mom now enraged, Jinbei confronts her to once again state his intention to leave her crew. Big Mom tries to intimidate and steal years off Jinbei's lifespan using her Soul Devil Fruit, but fails. Jinbei states that, as a member of the future Pirate King's crew he cannot be intimidated by a mere Yonko, before bowing and returning a sake cup. Big Mom retaliates with an attack and, while this is happening, Brook destroys the portrait of Mother Caramel. Ending the matter. Whitebeard vs the Blackbeard Pirates. 8.9. Much to the confusion of Fleet Admiral Sengoku, Blackbeard strolled into Marineford, which some of Impel Down's most notorious criminals as part of his crew. An enraged Whitebeard uses this moment to settle his conflict with Teach, a man who committed the grave sin of murdering his own crew member. The severely wounded Whitebeard did some damage to Blackbeard, but this was not enough after Blackbeard's crew members joined the fight. This episode culminated in the death of the great pirate, Edward Newgate, the strongest man in the world. In his life, Whitebeard rivaled the Pirate King, Gul D. Roger, and, in death, he went out inspiring a new generation of pirates, just like his rival. He'll come. The Legend of Ace in the Land of Wano 9.0. Otama takes a hungry Luffy back home and feeds him freshly served rice, which he indulges wholeheartedly. After this, a hungry Otama excuses herself goes to drink water to temporarily alleviate the problem. Problem is, the waters of Wano are toxic due to waste from Kaido and Oriki's factories. When Tenguyama Kitetsu returns home to see Luffy eating Otama's rice, he is understandably upset. Otama quickly de-escalates the situation, but falls ill immediately after. This is when we learn of Ace's time in Wano and the amazing things he did before we ended on Luffy informing Otama that Ace is dead. Year 4. The Phenomenal Bounce Man. 9.1. Luffy realizes that, if he is to beat Doflamingo, he will need to get even stronger than he was. Well then, time for you then, Gear 4 Bounce Man. A bit of a silly transformation that some fans, and even Doflamingo, laughed off. But, make no mistake, this is a deadly transformation, and all doubts were washed away after Luffy's first attack. Luffy kept pounding away at a seemingly helpless Doflamingo for the remainder of the episode. To the East Blue. Sanji's resolute departure. One Piece East Blue 5. This episode delves into Sanjay's nightmare childhood while growing up a part of Germa 66. While shunned and imprisoned, Sanji developed a passion for cooking and a desire to see the all blue. He harkens to a much simpler time when he cooked for his mom and she loved it. The imprisoned Sanji finds his resolve and tells his sister that he wants to be a cook. On Germa's next mission to the East Blue to partake in a war, Reiju aids Sanji in escaping from Germa. Before he leaves, he encounters Judge, who thanks him for leaving, which breaks Sanji's heart even more, charging into enemy territory. Bakura town where the enemies thrive. One can never count on the Strafut pirates to settle a matter quietly and without fuss. After Otama is kidnapped by Batman, no, not that one, Luffy, Zoro and Okiku rush after her. Otama arrives in Bakura town, which happens to be one of the bases for the enemy force. Here, she meets Hold'em, who threatens to harm her if she doesn't reveal her mysterious devil fruit ability. Beppo, Penguin and Saki notice the commotion that's about to go down and report to Law so that he might intervene. One man's determination. Katakuri's deadly big fight 9.1. After landing a nearly critical hit on Luffy, Katakuri realizes the opening that he created to do so was due to Flampé's interference. Not happy with this, Katakuri impales himself in front of Flamp and her fan club, before removing his scarf. This act shattered the perfect big brother image Katakuri had built up until then. Free from those burdens, as well as freshly injured, Katakuri and Luffy battle using Conqueror's Haki. This renders all spectators unconscious, as expected by Luffy. In another location, Bej lures Big Mom to the wedding cake. Time for farewell. Hutton's last request. 9.1. While the Sun Pirates hold off the Big Mom Pirates for the Strafuts to escape, Carrot informs Sanji of Pedro's death. Meanwhile, Puddin cries over the loss of Sanji, a man she had gotten unintentionally attached to. Germa also aided the Strafuts' escape from Whole Cake Island, and they hastily withdraw as soon as the Strafuts got to safety. As a beautiful number plays in the background, the rest of Whole Cake Island begins winding down. Roulet and Katakuri share a lovely moment with each other before we end on Sanji cooking for his crew. The Fist of Divine Speed. Another Gear 4th application. 9.6. This episode debuts Luffy's new gear, 4th form, Snake Man. The speed gear meant to outmaneuver Katakuri's excellent observation haki. This brings Luffy a lot closer to Katakuri, but the sweet commander digs deeper and finds more strength to overpower Luffy. Luffy again shatters his limits and uses a new move, Rubber King Cobra, in an attempt to beat his opponent. This is an action-heavy episode that features good animation and solid music work. Back at Shaki's bar, Rayleigh raises a glass as he wishes Luffy success. A heartbreaking duel. Sanji vs Luffy Part 2 9.6. A heartbreaking episode for any true fan of the Strafut Pirates to watch. Sanji confronts Luffy after he traveled all the way into Big Mom's territory to get him back. What happens next is a gut-wrenching beatdown handed out to Luffy at the hands of one of his closest friends. With every hit, Nami screams on, but Sanji keeps attacking Luffy in hopes he will leave, believing that this will save the Strafuts from Big Mom. As Sanji attempts to cut ties, Luffy makes one last plea to Sanji which sends him into tears. So that's all for today, meet you in the next video. Till then, bye. Make sure to like, share and subscribe.